Hello everyone, it's Shannon with Shannon's Crafty DIYs. Welcome to my channel. Today I have three gorgeous winter themed decor DIYs to share with you. I am teaming up with two other really talented crafty ladies, which I will mention their names a little bit later on in the video. If you guys are new, welcome. I would love it if you guys could hit that subscribe button and just give it a big thumbs up if you do like this content. Let's jump into the crafting. So DIY number one, guys, OMG, I got this whole entire thing. I'm telling you, the twigs, the branches, the whole tin free off my Buy Nothing site on Facebook. And this thing is like, I don't even know, 3 feet tall, free. So I just thought, you know what, it's perfect the way it is for any time of the year, but of course I'm going to spruce it up for the winter. Taking some of this buffalo check ribbon. I believe I got this from the Dollarama. I know you can get them anywhere. I know Dollartree has them again this year. Just taking a little bit, I'm going to hot glue one strand just to the top of the tin, as you see here. And I am a little bit awkward here sitting on the floor. I didn't really know how to be comfortable here. I am on a hardwood floor, so yeah, I might have struggled here a little bit. So yeah, I'm adding the two pieces together like so. So I've had this bow in my stash for a little while now, probably a little over a year. Probably got this last Christmas for $2 at the Dollarama. It is gorgeous the way it is, not doing anything to it. The only thing you'll see, I'll show you in a little bit later, but it already comes with a little twist tie at the back. I'm still going to keep that on because if I want to use this bow in the future, I know I can still have that twist tie added on. So I'm just bunching it up. As you know, a twist tie has a little metal piece in it so you can mold it to where you want. And yes, putting it aside, adding some hot glue and adding it right to the center of that ribbon. And the ribbon was a little too long, so it was cut on an angle. So I'm actually just cutting along the same angle, but a little bit shorter. Now, with the ribbon, before, you didn't really see this, I didn't show you, it was pretty wrinkled from having it in the bin for over a year. I just went over it with my hair straightener. That is the trick I'm telling you today. Adding a couple more things here. That pine cone actually came from another floral arrangement from one of the grocery stores last year. I just kept it because it was in perfect condition. So that is what it looks like. Guys, it's not really finished. I do want to get some greenery added to this as well, but that'll come in time. What do you guys think of this? Absolutely free, like $2 for the bow. And before I move on to the next DIY, this collab is super fun. I am participating with two awesome, lovely ladies. We have Ellie with DIY from House to Home, and we have Annalee with Annalee Ashby DIY. We just collabed on a fun winter challenge DIY together, and I'm going to leave their links to their channels in the description box, and I'm going to leave this playlist as well in the description box. Please go over and say hi. These guys are absolutely amazing. So moving on, DIY number two, you guys know these famous wooden bead wreaths came from the Dollar Tree this year. I snagged two. I should have grabbed a few more of these because these guys are so well made. The wire in the middle is so strong and sturdy. Half the work is done for you. So taking the tag off, I had all this greenery. I actually picked it up from Target probably a couple of years ago. The whole I think the whole bag was $5, but it had these greenery, a couple other pieces as well, and some leaves that look like leaves. Just taking a few that I think go well on this wreath. Hot gluing. I'm keeping them a little bit separate here so I can add some things to the center of those. Taking some jute twine just to secure everything a little bit more. I'm tying it in a knot, cutting off the excess, making sure to intertwine through the greenery so you're not bending anything. I just lift it up here all the time just to make sure that nothing kind of falls over or falls off. Just picked up this bag of pine cones. I believe I picked it up from either Michael's. I want to say Michael's because they were scented with that cinnamon scent to it as well. Hot gluing two of those to the center, and then I'm going to hot glue two more small pine cones on either side. This little bunch of small pine cones actually came from a little mini wreath from the Dollar Tree. This, I just deconstructed it and I'm just using it for a whole bunch of other DIYs. And just taking some of these mini berry picks from the Dollar Tree. They come in little bunches like this, and I just kept them the way they were, added a little bit of hot glue to the stem, and you can actually just stick it in underneath the pine cones as you see me doing here. So I'm adding one bunch to each side. And just taking some spare jute twine. I've made a loop here, tied the ends in a knot, and that way you have a sealed loop. And now I'm just threading it over the wreath, kind of like a macrame loop. And there you go. You have a little hanger, and this is the wreath all done. What do you guys think? And actually that pink wreath hanger came from the Dollar Tree as well. Love using it for staging. That is it for that one. Now moving on to the third and final DIY. This watering can, I've used it in a couple of DIYs. So it's kind of like a thrift flip. Just like my first DIY, a thrift flip, you know, it was nice that it was free for the first one. So this watering can, I used it for last Christmas. I used it for Valentine's this year as well. So let's use it again for another Christmas. Guys, OMG, OMG, these picks came from the Dollarama here in Canada. You saw that tag. It said US $6.99. That is a Michaels brand at the Dollarama for $6.99. In Canada, that is probably almost $9. I paid in Canadian $1.75 per pick. Say what? I just loved the oranges on it, the berries. I love it just like this, but I did also buy them because I'm probably going to deconstruct it a little bit, or deconstruct it a little bit later in some other DIYs, because I loved those oranges to make like a garland or something. That's why I bought them, but I think they look so cute just like this for now. This ribbon came from the Dollar Tree this year as well. I absolutely think it's gorgeous. The green just is the perfect combo for the winter DIYs. You know, you get your Christmas DIYs, but it's that nice transition from Christmas to winter. You know, you have January and February that are, you know, the coldest months of the year. This green reminds me of that kind of weather. Not blah, but just to make it all nice and peaceful and beautiful. So now I'm going to use another piece and make a bow, but I'm not, instead of a shoelace bow, I'm just going to, you see here, kind of crisscross it a little bit, pinch it right in the middle. I'm going to take a little bit of jute twine or baker's twine and just tie it around the center of the bow. It is a lighter colored twine, so I actually think it looks very farmhouse like this with the little twine in the center. So that's all I did. I left it like that. You guys can make any bow you like and however you like to customize it the way you want. Here I'm just cutting off the excess, hot gluing it to the center. And I kept the tails of the ribbon extra long because I wanted them to hang down. However, they were kind of hanging to the side or straight out. So I actually am hot gluing them so they go down. Now, I did want to elevate them ever so slightly just to give them a little bit of detail or a 3D effect. So I'm bending them ever so slightly and hot gluing them just like this. And I'm just cutting off the ends just on an angle. And this is it, guys. What do you think of this winter DIY? I scored on these picks for $1.75 each. I was so blown away. You guys have to tell me which one is your favorite DIY. I would love to hear your feedback in the comments. Guys, this was an awesome collab with two amazing, talented ladies. Ellie with DIY from House to Home, and we have Annalee with Annalee Ashby DIY. Please go over there and share some love to them. If you guys are new to my channel and are visiting from the other channels, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I would love if you could subscribe and be part of my YouTube world. I do post videos every Wednesdays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. And I also have an Instagram account, Shannon's Crafty DIYs, where I do post some other things there as well. That is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, don't forget to subscribe and give me a big thumbs up. That's it. We'll see you guys later. Bye.